The town that woke up and realized everyone was gone. Imagine waking up and something feels wrong. There are no cars outside, no voices in the distance, no movement at all, only silence. You step outside and realize something impossible. You might be the only person left in your entire town. This is based on one of the most disturbing, unexplained disappearance cases ever reported. It happened in what was considered a completely normal town. Quiet, ordinary, nothing unusual ever happened there. Until one night everything changed. No one noticed anything strange before it happened. Lights were still on, families were still at home, cars were still parked in driveways. But by the next morning, not a single person could be reached. Phones went unanswered, alarms kept ringing, doors remained closed, and yet, no one came out. A delivery driver was the first outsider to notice something was wrong. As he drove through the main street, he saw something that didn't make sense. Every shop was open, every door was unlocked, but inside, there was no one. Coffee was still sitting on counters, televisions were still playing, cash registers still had money inside. It looked like everyone had left in a hurry, but there were no signs of panic, no signs of struggle, no broken windows, nothing. Police were called immediately. They went door to door across the entire town. Still nothing. No people, no bodies, no explanation. It was as if the entire population had simply been erased. Even more confusing, nearby highways and towns showed no evidence that anyone had left. No traffic spikes, no emergency calls, no witnesses. It was as if the town had just stopped existing in normal time. Investigators tried to find answers. Some suggested a sudden evacuation, but there was no evidence of planning. Others suggested a gas leak or environmental event, but air tests came back completely normal. And then came the stranger theories, government experiments, unknown energy phenomena, even ideas about a possible dimensional shift. But none of them explained the most important fact: not a single trace of the missing people was ever found. Months later, the story took an even stranger turn. A hiker passing nearby reported something disturbing. He claimed he heard sounds coming from the abandoned town. A phone ringing, static from old televisions, even footsteps inside empty buildings. But when authorities returned again, everything was silent. No recordings, no evidence, nothing. To this day, the town remains completely empty. Buildings still stand. Objects are still in place. Life appears frozen exactly as it was. And the question still remains unanswered. Did everyone leave without a trace? Or did they vanish from reality itself? If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more unexplained mysteries, and comment below. Would you ever spend a night in a place like